This is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do another Ranking the Franchise. Today I'm going to focus on the Hatchet franchise. Definitely one of my all-time favorites, and now that I've seen Victor Crowley, I can honestly say it's definitely, I would say, in my top 15 franchises of all time. Maybe my top 10. Um, I love all these movies, so if a film happens to fall near last, um, it's not personal, it's just maybe I like the other films more. Um, Suffice it to say that even a bad Hatchet film, or my least favorite Hatchet film, probably beats most other horror movies on any given day. So, with that stated, let's get started. And this was probably going to surprise and anger some people, but my least favorite Hatchet film is Hatchet 2. Now, if you've been following my channel, or not necessarily following my channel, but following my comments to other YouTubers when they did their um, Hatchet franchise rankings, um, let me just say that this film takes me out of it a little bit because of an expression. I don't know if it was bad Botox or what's going on, but those of you who have already heard my comment, you kind of know what I'm talking about. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so. Plus, she's one of my favorite actresses ever. So, I mean, I do think this is a great film. There is just a little bit that takes me out of it. But that's last. Hatchet 2. Still a great film, though. Coming up next, Hatchet 3. Um, I thought this was a fantastic end of the franchise, or so I thought. It's definitely bloody. While it's not directed by Adam Green, you could definitely tell his influence in it, and it's just a really good film. So that is Hatchet 3. Plus, how can you not like anything with Kane Hodder in it? He's awesome. Coming up next, Victor Crowley. Uh, wow. I just got done watching this, and it kind of inspired me to rank the Hatchet films. I was kind of waiting until I watched it in order to do it, but wow. This movie is so much fun. I don't know how many times I was rolling around laughing. It's just a it's just a great film. Oddly enough, I don't know if I would have been as big of a fan of this when I was younger because of, I didn't really care for comedy in my horror films, but this movie's just hysterical. So fun. I love the characters. I love that Perry Shen came back and did this, even though he's played multiple different characters. Um, but this movie is just so fun, and the cameos are incredible. I especially like the end of the film that kind of makes us believe that there's going to be another one. I'll just leave it at that, in case there's anyone who hasn't seen it. But this is my second favorite Hatchet film, Victor Crowley. And to be honest, the more I watch it, it may actually become my favorite film. I heard a lot of people say that there was a whole bunch of blood in this, and I really didn't find it to be any more gory than any of the other Hatchet films. Um, I don't know. I just didn't. But it's so much fun. Definitely recommend this to anyone who loves any of the other Hatchet films or slashers in general. Which brings me to number one for the time being, and that is the original Hatchet. Oddly enough, I actually didn't like this film when I first watched it. I think I was tired and in a bad mood, and I think that had a lot to do with my overall reaction. But I originally saw it on cable. I watched it again because I forgot that I actually watched it, and I loved it. And I was like, wait a minute, this looks really familiar in the beginning, and I don't know, I just loved it. It's been one of my favorites ever since. But truly a great film. Adam Green definitely put his stamp on the slasher genre with this one. So, I am interested to know what your thoughts are. Comment below. Let me know if you like what you have seen or heard. Hit the like button and subscribe. But until next time, peace.